What is up everyone, 007K here, and today we're bringing you a tour of my aquarium. Now I've gotten quite a few requests for a video like this, mostly from family members and friends who watch my YouTube channel. So instead of just sending the pictures out everywhere, I figured I may as well record it and post it on YouTube for anyone else who might be interested. So to start out with, this is my aquarium. It's a 65-gallon fish tank that I got for $10 at a garage sale. And funny story behind this actually. I went to the garage sale because my sister had just found this fish tank, and she said they're only asking like 50 bucks or something for it. So I went down there, I was going to try and negotiate with it, and I just shot him an offer for $10, and he took it. No negotiations. So now I have this huge fish tank. And since then I've added quite a bit to it. So to start off with, for lighting I have 5500K 10-watt LED light bulbs, one in this lamp and one in that lamp. And I have a 200 gallon per hour flow filter. I don't remember what brand it was, but it came with the fish tank. And just for my convenience, I have an automatic feeder here. It feeds them twice a day, and if I need to feed them more, I can just manually turn it and it'll feed them in. And then I'll go to the top and start eating. I've been running this feeder for about a month and it seems to be working fine. You can see I have quite a few fish in here. I may be just a little bit over my bio load, so I may have to either upgrade to a bigger tank or get a separate tank and separate one of the schools of fish out. So we'll start off with the decorations. So here I have just a fake artificial log. My sister found this at the local thrift store. Along with that, oh, there comes one of the fish out of it now. But so she got that for, it was like less than $5 for the two of them or something. And at the base here, we have some moss balls. This one here is torn up, and that one over there is whole. And you can see in there, I don't know if you can see or not, there's one of the fish hiding. I can't tell which one that is. Next up we have the head from, I believe, Easter Island. I'm not really sure, but I think that's what it's from. And I just have a bubbler. I thought the effects of bubbles coming out of its eyes were really cool. And then we have this ancient ruins here that came with the log, as I mentioned earlier. We have this artificial plant here that actually came with them as well. So we got all those decorations for less than $5. And one thing I did not expect to work, I have the filter intake going into a jar of gravel in here. Now it's all protected so the gravel doesn't go up into the filter, but I found it to be very useful. All the gunk in the fish tank gathers on top of the jar there, and the ghost shrimps I have love to feed on it. I didn't really expect it to work, and it's probably not the most effective way, but it doesn't seem to have made any effect on the filtration system, so I'm just going with it until something fails. We have the heaters up here too. We have a 250-watt Aquarium heater, which I've had so much trouble with, guys. I would not suggest Aquarium at all. But this one, I believe is still working. At least I hope it is. And then we have a 150-watt. I don't remember what the brand is, but they sent me the heater as a sampler on Amazon to test it out in exchange for a review. And it seems to be working pretty well. But I have the two in there, so if one fails, the water doesn't drop in temperature so rapidly. So as you may have noticed, it is a planted fish tank. I have some dwarf hair moss here. I have that plant in the back there that's grown really well actually. I transferred that one over from my old tank, which I also got at a garage sale. And then got these plants here. Not really sure what they're called, but I had bought those from Petco, but I haven't had very good luck with them. This one looks fine. This one here looks fine. but these ones are developing some really weird brown spots and I can't figure out what it is. So if you guys have any thoughts on that, let me know. So now we'll move on to the kinds of fish that I have. I have a pretty wide selection of fish. So I guess to start off with, I have these tiger barbs that I got for 50 cents a piece at PetSmart. They were on sale one day, so I was like, oh, I gotta grab them up and take them. Same story with the mollies. I have black and orange mollies. I also got those for 50 cents on sale. And then I have a whole bunch of these sunset platys here. There's another one in the corner. Those were, I believe, $1.50 a piece, and I have probably 10 platys and 5 mollies. I have black skirt tetras. I have only 4 of those guys. I have 15 neon tetras. I have 3 angelfish. And just recently I had these gouramis overgrow one of my friend's fish tanks, so she asked me if I could take them, and of course I was like, well, yeah. So those are a recent addition. I just put them in today. Overall, I have not had any issues with them fighting or killing each other. A lot of people have been telling me that it's not a good idea to have semi-aggressive and non-aggressive fish in the same tank, but like I said, I have not had any issues with it. Obviously, if issues do arise, then I will deal with it then, but for now it doesn't seem to be a problem. And with this current setup, I do 25% water changes every 4 days. Seems to work well. I'm kind of new at this hobby, but I've only been doing it about 6 months, but I can't figure out why. Every time I do a water change, the water gets a little foggy and then it clears up, you know, within the next 2 days, and then I do a water change again and it gets foggy again. Not sure why that is. I've heard that it's like a bacterial bloom or something. Let's see. So that's it for today, guys. That's my aquarium. I also have ghost shrimps and a frog, but I couldn't find any of those today for the video. I do have 15 ghost shrimps in there and I have 1 frog. Now, funny story with the frog, I'm not sure how he got in there. I think he maybe snuck in one of the bags as a tadpole or something from PetSmart, but yeah, I didn't buy him. I just noticed him in there one day, which is kind of weird, but so I have a frog now. Not sure what kind he is and not sure how much he costs or anything, but yeah, if you guys liked this video, give it a like. If you hated it, give it a dislike. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe. Leave a comment on how I can improve my videos, what you liked about my fish tank, what you hated about my fish tank. But anyways, have a good day, guys.
I want to